Hello, Andy. How did you feel with this young team in the field today?
I'd like to congratulate Murishan and Pop on getting their first caps for Romania and the way that they played. Also to Johan van Heerden on getting his 50th cap. That's a great honour for him. As a team, we learned a lot about ourselves. We did some good things, and when we played together as a team, we looked quite sharp. But we made some errors today, and in particular, we gave far too many penalties away. And I think that's probably the biggest disappointment for me, is our discipline and the high penalty count. And that allowed Uruguay to get a foothold in the game and dominate us with field position in that first half. And giving them, when you play away from home, when you give a team like that an opportunity to score the points that they scored in that first 20, 25 minutes, puts you really under pressure. And I think we weren't able to control the game after that.
Okay. So how would you describe this tournament overall?
Well, it's been really good for us. The tour's been good for the players to mix and for us to find out a lot about our players. And the key for me is to find out what they can do under pressure, how well they're going to train, whether they can back up from one week to the next week, and the attitudes that they have. And I thought the players have shown a really good attitude. Our skill level wasn't good enough today, but I thought the attitude was very good.
Very short. What would be 3 good things that the team reached, and would be the main 3 things to improve?
There's a lot for us to look at. But I thought our collisions in attack were better today, and the ruck clearance that we had. So we showed really good physicality in that. You saw from our scrum, it was very dominant, and that was very pleasing. So there's a couple of things that I think we really need to make sure that we keep doing well. The disappointment for me, the biggest disappointment, is our penalty count that we had in defence. And I think there are a number of defensive issues that we have, starting with the lack of discipline, but also players going hunting for the ball and looking too much to try and turn the ball over. We need to have better discipline in getting our shape and spaces around the ruck, and repeatedly do that. And I think that today we really fell short in that area. And just under a bit of pressure with the scoreboard near the end of the game, understanding how to win the game. And I think with the young group that we had, with a bit of inexperience that we had, they will only get better about how to manage this situation and how to turn that loss that we had into a win.
Okay, so now talking about the future, what are your plans until November?
Well, we have the Romania Wolves, so what's good for us is we've got the players coming in to play some high-level games in the Super Cup. So we'll be playing Tel Aviv, we'll have a game against Batumi, and also we've got the game against the Black Lions. So there's 6 games for the players to play in, and that will give us good preparation going into playing against Namibia, Uruguay, and Samoa.
As the last, are you happy with what Romania shown this game?
I'm disappointed in what I've seen today, but the key thing for me is I thought the players showed a good attitude. So because they showed a good attitude, there's things that we can work on, things that we can develop. And the key for me is now, can we learn from the errors that we've made? And that's the next 6 months for us to make sure that we're learning about how we lessen our penalty count and make sure that we're a little bit more effective when we get into the opposition's 22.
Thank you, Andy. Well done.